Thank you very much, Sarvi. I consider you not just a friend, but a sister, and thank you so much. I must tell you, this is an extremely humbling experience. As I watched Madame Rajvi, in particular, as she entered the hall, and I listened to the musical accompaniment, which at least in my country is known as Beethoven's Ode to Joy. And that is the most appropriate introduction because there is no measure of joy that describes the joy of seeing all of you here. But I have to say that the second song that we heard from the orchestra, from the chorus of Albania, it's a tune that is very well known in America because it was the anthem of the civil rights movement, and that is "We Shall Overcome." The fact is you are here, but there is much to overcome, and you are the very people who can lead the Iranian people and overcome the oppression that has been a fact of life in Iran for decades now. Under the leadership of Madame Rajvi, you are the future of Iran. I think that many people do not know your organization. Many people do not know what it is that you believe. But I have gotten to know you over many years now and realize that what you stand for are the very ideals of liberty and freedom and democracy that all human beings want for themselves and which will, in fact, be the best guarantor of peace throughout the world. What Madame Rajvi has put together in her 10-point plan, which calls for an independent judiciary, freedom of the press, absolute equality between men and women, a separation of religion from the state, all of these things are the necessary building blocks of democracy and freedom. It is important that as we look at this conference and as we celebrate the idea of women and women's leadership, that we not forget that in Iran, women are not just second-class citizens. They are treated almost as if they are subhuman. They are not thought of as part of humankind. And we must have a regime there that recognizes the human rights, the human dignity of all people, regardless of their gender, regardless of their beliefs, and that we must fight for this. And what we who live in countries like the United States can do to aid in that process is to call out the Iranian regime. In the United States, we are now having a discussion about putting the Iranian Revolutionary Guard on the list of sponsors of international terrorism. Is there anyone who doubts that they are, in fact, sponsors of international terrorism? They are the chief sponsors of international terrorism throughout the world. So I am very pleased to be here. I am very pleased to see you. I am very pleased to see you face to face. Our prayers have been answered. You are here, but we have more prayers to give up, and that is for a free Iran. Thank you very much.